day 4 of Vlogmas, if I'm not mistaken. I've already recorded this, or at least started to try to record it, like 3 times, only because I have mild OCD, right? So my camera before this, I figured out, it was slightly tilted, and I was already like 4 minutes in, I was explaining everything. I just got on my freaking nerves, so I'm gonna be re-recording this, but yeah. Anyways, the title should be something along the lines of My Christmas versus Your Christmas. Also, if you're wondering why I'm so close, it's because as you can see, you know, it's sun and stuff. I'm trying to give myself the highest opportunity to get a high quality variant. Because if you know about me, I edit with the app KindMaster, which I think is here because my camera flips the videos. But anyways, for that, it already compresses my videos to make them lower quality, and YouTube compresses them even more. So, you know, if it looks like I'm moving right now and it's like 480p or something, just know it's compression. But anyways, enough of that, alright? Like I said, the title should be something along the lines of My Christmas versus Your Christmas. And when I say my Christmas versus yours, I really mean mine versus a typical American Christmas. So, you know, the most traditional, the most movie-like, I guess, the most scripted, there we go, the most scripted type of Christmas you can get. As you can tell by me, you know, I'm not exactly of the less pigment people. What? Sometimes I try to be funny, it just doesn't work. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, as you can see by my skin, I'm not exactly white. I am mixed with Puerto Rican and black, and probably some other things I don't know about. Culturally, I am pretty much 100% Puerto Rican with what I do. Obviously, my English is good, not only because I learned it at the same time as Spanish, but, you know, because I go to school and we speak mostly English there. But enough about my whole backstory. He grew up like this, and then he went to an exchange school, and yeah, I like to think I'm funny around here. Anyways, I'm gonna go over a couple of key things I saw in traditional American Christmases, or at least what YouTube taught me that were in typical, you know, traditional American Christmases. If you can't tell why I keep looking like that, it's because I put my camera literally on my window so I can get the most light, because I don't have a light. And I saw Max walking around. Max is my dog, by the way. Aww. Number one thing I saw most commonly displayed is Christmas stockings. Now, I see these a lot and very often in like movies and places, you know, and the most common place they're hung is either above the fireplace or on the stairwell. Now, I have not lived in a 2-story house in 11 years. That's how long I haven't lived in one of those. Yeah, I'm good at math. Anyways, and also, I don't have an actual chimney, so I don't have a real fireplace. If you wonder why I said real fireplace, it's because if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I have, let me make this easier for editing me. I have a, electric fireplace connected to my TV stand, I guess I can call it that. So if I was to ever get stockings, that's where they'd be hung. But anyways, me, I've never had stockings, like ever. My family just never really gave a crap about that. That's a traditional thing I've always seen on TV and media. They're like, hey, well, Timmy, make sure to be good so Santa doesn't put coal in your stocking. But yeah. Also, Santa, another thing. I've always known Santa, you know, as the jolly fat man on Saint Nick. I've always known that. But my family always told me, obviously, they're gonna tell me straight up, Santa isn't real, man. They just say that so, you know, parents can give children something to believe in, like the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy, stuff like that. Sorry, little Timmy, your dreams are crushed. Anyways, my parents never put up like a false identity of the person that was giving them gifts. They're like, hey, it's Christmas, what do you want? I'm gonna get you stuff. Obviously, if it's within their, you know, budget and stuff, especially because it's Corona, you know, it's not gonna be as good this year. Now, me, I don't really ask for much. Like, as much as you could make, or could be able to point out that it's fake, is he's trying to be modest. He totally asked for a lot. I just really couldn't care less. Okay, Christmas trees, alright? My family has had Christmas trees for, I don't think forever, but we have had them, like, in the last 4 years. Before that, I'm pretty sure we have, but I don't exactly remember. But, we pretty much do the same thing you'll do. Like, we'll get a tree. Last year, we had a tree, I'm pretty sure that was exactly 6 feet tall. This year, we gave that to my sister, because she moved out and she wanted to have her own tree. It's a whole thing we don't need to get into. But this year, we have a smaller tree, which I'll probably put a picture up, you know, to make it easier for my editing self. Alright, there's my tree, I think, if it's on screen. If it's not, cringe. This year, our tree is smaller, so, you know, the only thing it does is make it easier for us to decorate. We do the typical stuff, alright? We put baubles on it, we put, lights, and we used to put candy canes. This year, we didn't have candy canes, so it's just baubles and lights, and also baubles with glitter. Also, one thing you should know about me, I freaking despise glitter, alright? Glitter is an abomination, alright? Glitter is another reason why people call humanity a disease, alright? Glitter should never have been made. It's disgusting, it stays everywhere, and once you think it's gone, it's never gone, alright? So I kid you not. Literally, I found every and each way to not touch the baubles with glitter on them. Like, I tried. There's a bug on my window. I don't know if I decided to cut that out or not. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. my trees compared to your trees are typically pretty much the same, if not similar enough. Like, I know some people literally go all out. They'll cut down a freaking 10-foot tree. They'll plop it down their living room and be like,
we need yours, we need grass, we need everything.
Me and my family, we get the bum average, all right? We take what we can get, essentially. But let's move on to the next point. Another thing I saw was Christmas cookies or like baking traditions. So other than the fact that, you know, kids, or you would teach your kids to, you know, put cookies out for Santa and stuff like that, you would also be just like making festive bake type things. So for example, I mean, I should just say culinary, because, you know, eggnog is also a thing. Like, I don't know if you teach your kids to make eggnog or something, but, you know, baking-wise, you usually teach your kids to make gingerbread if you don't just buy gingerbread, or just to make sugar cookies and stuff like that. Just to be like, all right, little Timmy. I don't know why Timmy. It's like my favorite little kid name. That sounds very suspect. Don't take this the wrong way. Anyways. They'll be like, all right, little Timmy, today we're gonna make freaking a gingerbread house, man. We're gonna make biggest thing you've ever seen in your life. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be amazing. My family, not even close. All right. First off, the only thing we quote unquote bake is like Hispanic pastries, I guess you can say. Well, not really pastries, but just like, how do I say this? How do I say this? Desserts, I guess. All right. I'll make it easier for my editing self again. I'm saying this because, you know, often it's just bad. Normally, we can expect something along the lines of, for desserts, arroz con dulce, you know, on there. Normally, we put raisins. I don't know if I put a picture with raisins in it. Tembleque, all right? Hopefully it's there. Flan. You should know what flan is, even if you're not Hispanic. And coquito. We don't put rum or alcohol in our coquitos, mostly because, like, my parents don't drink, and obviously you're going to be feeding it not only to the adults, but to the kids as well. So, you know, not going to get some drunk kids tonight. Yeah, that's right, Pinocchio, freaking drug addict. I don't know why that clicked into my head. I haven't seen that movie in like 5 years. But anyways, that's another typical thing I'd say, like festive baking, so to speak. All right, next topic. Another thing I've seen that's custom and traditional, I guess you can say, is the elf on the shelf, which, so this little freaking creepy guy over here that he stares at you when you're sleeping, you know, while you're awake. Bro, if I don't edit this to be funny, I'm just gonna cringe at myself. I probably am anyway. Hey, me from the future, you proud of yourself? I say that in specific because I do rewatch my videos like months later just to see if they aged well. Most of them do. A good chunk of them don't. It's another traditional thing that, you know, Santa sends little elves, and, you know, I don't know if it's at the beginning of December, but, you know, parents will usually put the elf somewhere, and the kids will be like, what's that? He's like, it's Santa's little spy. He's gonna watch you if you're being good or not. And then every night, they'll move him, and they'll wake up in a different position, and then the kids will be like, whoa, he is real. Unless you're, like, in that rebellious kid stage where you're like, this elf isn't real, I'm gonna expose him. And then you stay up past late. I don't know, I try to make this stuff engaging. But anyways, elf on the shelf. It's another thing I see in traditional American Christmases, so to speak. And, let's move on to the next topic. All right, so Christmas presents is the last topic. Now, for Christmas presents, you know, if you're lucky and you're good and your parents have a good job, you'll probably get, you know, something slightly more expensive. You know, parents will usually be like, all right, little Timmy, or little Zach, little Jebediah, today you're going to get yourself a PS5. Except, nope, not really. You'll get yourself a PS4 because the 5s are sold out. Hopefully that doesn't age well, and, you know, PS5s get back in stock. But anyways, if your parents have a good chunk of dough, all right, they'll buy you more expensive things like that. My parents, not to say we're poor or anything, like, I'm pretty sure we're, like, regular middle class. But they'll get you something along the line of $30 and down, all right? Because not only are gifts expensive in general, but, you know, there's a lot of kids in the family, all right? That's all I'm going to say. Gifts, normally, customarily, why do I keep saying every word but traditionally? Freaking idiot. Traditionally are either under the Christmas tree, or if there's too many, or not a tree, we put them under the fireplace. Now, obviously, because we have a tree, we're going to be putting them under the tree, and, you know, we normally never, like, overflow, so to speak, but normally we have, like, 3 families, so to speak, that we spend Christmas with. Like, our little family, like me, sisters, and parents. Then the second ones, which would be cousins. And then normally it's either close family friends that are like friends of the family, obviously, or it's like church people, which are technically also still friends, but it's weird because when you're a kid, it's like you've seen that woman at church, but you don't know her, and she's like, there you are, little Gerald, I remember when you were only yay high, and you're like, who the freak are you? But anyways, that's the end of this video. Those are a couple traditional things that I've been shown that a traditional American Christmas has compared to mine. I know I did a ridiculously bad job of explaining this, but usually the end goal, or the final dot, is to say that my Christmas is like much more stripped down version. Once again, not gonna report because we don't feel like going all out. Also, and like decorations, before I finish the video, decorations, we used to put lights, you know, on the trim of our roof outside. Now we don't do that because my dad's like, you're turning up the light bill. And my mom's like, but it don't look pretty. And I'm just like, it's too cold to put up lights, man. Like, no. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, unless I edited something else afterwards. Anyways, this is Vlogmas Day 4. If everything goes according to plan, I should be uploading again tomorrow. If I'm in the same shirt for the next video, that's because I recorded 2 in a day. I probably won't though, because I still have schoolwork and not enough time. But yeah, today's Thursday, by the way, so Friday is the last day before winter break. So, you know, about to be sitting pretty for the next 2 weeks. But afterwards, you know, is when testing season starts, so it's not all sunshine and roses for the most part. But anyways, this was DSNXD. If you like the video, obviously leave a like, subscribe. I'm not going to show you a graph because enough people have said that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure most of you are left by this point because, you know, that's what my watch time tells me. If you've been here till this point, comment down below. Hardbar. I don't know. Any and all of my links are in the description. And, I don't know, man. I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years and I still know how to make outros. So, bye.